So here we are, reporting for Live Theatre UK at the Palladium in London. In just a moment I'm going to step into the dressing room of the fabulous, the glamorous, talented Beverley Knight.
Never better. That's the greatest day of my life. And I'm really good. Never better. That's the greatest day of my life.
And we're backstage at the Palladium Theatre. Very exciting, in between shows of Cats, talking to the gorgeous, the glamorous Beverley Knight.
Not so glamorous.
The soul diva. How do you see yourself?
I mostly see myself as a performer, you know, singer-songwriter. And now I guess a singer-songwriter, it's taken me a while, but a singer-songwriter who also has a theatre career.
So this is something you always had in your mind?
I didn't always think I was going to follow the path of theatre, even though I'd done theatre, you know, since I was tiny.
Because so many people think it's new for you, but it's not.
No, it's not. I did theatre from age 5 upwards, and right through my degree I was still doing theatre. I only stopped when I got my first recording deal when I was 21, and that was a very long time ago. And just went into music, you know, and then I've just done music ever since.
You sort of, in the entertainment business, it's often the case that people follow what's in front of them, isn't it? You know, an opportunity opens up, so all of a sudden you go, oh, I'm doing that now.
Well, that's it. And I always, from I was tiny, I always did all aspects of performance, apart from dance. But I'll just...
That's a different thing.
We'll just gloss over the dance bit.
You can move.
I can move.
Now, if you are hearing noise behind us or something comes across on the tannoy, it's because we're actually backstage. And preparing for the show. It's sort of like...
It's all going on. It's all going on out there.
So as soon as we finish here, you'll be going off to do your makeup.
Oh yeah, I'll be getting my cat face on.
Do you always want to be a performer? Is it something you happened upon? What did you see when you were a little Beverley?
Oh God. Well, the first person that took my breath away on a stage was Prince.
I can understand that.
I mean, I'd grown up. When you grow up in church, you see every kind of person doing what they do, albeit on a pulpit. But on TV,
and there's no holding back there.
And there's no holding back. No. So, I saw all kinds of people performing, but the person that literally stopped me in my tracks was Prince.
Said I got a Bentley, baby blue, with diamonds on my finger. I got a couple on my toe. Body perfume, money can't buy. Keep me smelling like a rose. Sugar.
And you mentioned Prince. I believe you got to work with him.
I did.
How is that? How many people, regardless of what industry you're in, get to work with the guy that is the guy?
I know, it's mad. I was asked to open for him when he was at the O2 doing his record-breaking run there. So I did a couple of opening spots. There was a few artists that did opening spots for him. I was one of them. And after my first show that I did, we were all coming off stage and I felt someone grab me and spin me round at force. What was that? And it was Prince.
All right, okay.
Exactly, I was ready. And it was Prince, and he was saying, oh, I want you to come, you and the band are going to perform at my after show party at the Indigo, which is the club within the O2. So we were like, okay then. And, you know, you've got to remember, he's my idol, so I was just like, oh my God. And that's exactly what we did.
It's one of those moments where you think, a moment later, did I make a fool of myself?
Exactly. So we did that, and I ended up doing 4 of his after shows, and then he ended up asking me to come to LA and singing at his Oscars party. Wow. So, okay. Yeah.
So with all of the different things you've gone on to do, because you've had such a successful career, and you've done radio, you've done recording. What is it? Where is that moment for Beverley Knight where she feels like, this is where I live. Is it behind a microphone in a studio? Is it with a collaborator writing a song?
It's on a stage. It's always on a stage. That's where I'm the most
in front of
comfortable.
An audience.
In front of an audience, on a stage, where it happens completely live and in front of you, and there is that unpredictability about it.
So when you record, it's so that you can perform this live.
Yeah, to me, the creating a record, recording that record, that's always a fun process. Actually, putting down the song is a wonderful, wonderful means to
get live.
Getting on stage and letting rip.
You've had some experience in theatre.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
I mean in the past.
Yeah, total Amdram styling.
But you step into the West End.
Yeah.
And of all roles, the Bodyguard, which is not only associated with one of the greatest pop singers, divas that ever lived.
Yeah.
But it's all about you.
Yeah, the whole show is revolved around one person.
Listen, hubby, I'm a bit tired tonight. I'm going to phone it in and get home quick. I mean, this is.
Yeah, it's full on.
How was that? I mean, were you? How did you come to be doing it?
Well, it started. It's a weird one because the whole theatre thing started with Memphis. I was handed the script for Memphis. The producers wanted to bring it to the UK, but they wanted to bring it with me, so I was obviously massively flattered. But that kind of piqued an interest, and I thought, theatre, going back into theatre, yeah. Then read online that Bodyguard was doing a cast change, and I thought, I remember when they were talking about getting the rights to that, which was years back. I hadn't actually realised it was on the West End, so I was like, I'll go and have a look.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it, I was like,
yeah. So
that's very comfortable.
while Memphis was taking time to
sort
germinate,
itself out,
which a lot of projects do, don't they?
Absolutely. Enter Bodyguard stage left, and it was from expressing an interest to getting the role was 2 weeks.
You've managed to do a trifecta, because not only did you have great success and acclaim with Bodyguard, but then you had tremendous success with Memphis. What a great show.
That was such a great show.
And you were fantastic.
Thank you.
And now you're in Cats. I mean, people don't manage to do that.
Well, I'm pretty stunned at how it's all worked out. I mean, I went into Bodyguard and thought this would be fun, and I'll do this for 6 months. Ended up loving it. Extended for 3 months. Then Memphis were like, yeah, we're ready for you, yay. Ended up doing Memphis for the whole run, virtually, and then during Memphis, Andrew Lloyd Webber phones and says, yeah, Grisabella, Cats, what you saying? Well, he didn't say it like that because he's posh.
What?
I was like, hey?
What did you do when he called? Because they're the best sort of jobs to get, aren't they? When they actually ring you up and say...
I couldn't believe it.
Cats really only works when the centre of the show, which is the role of Grisabella, really, really works.
Then, not only that, but the preparation for the producing of this production is with Trevor Nunn and Gillian Lynne.
Yeah.
It's not like, third generation, someone putting it together and getting it on.
Exactly.
It's the A-team.
It's back to the original A-team.
The preparation for Grisabella, it's intense, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I was at rehearsals and it was a focused, I had 2 weeks. And I was doing Memphis at the same time, so it was
just because
just for a laugh, for a laugh. So it was Cats rehearsals in the daytime, Memphis at night, and you know, it was full on, and Dame Gilly was there, and you know,
She is great.
she's just fantastic. She cleans the details on the details, and she doesn't miss a thing. And
What she doesn't know isn't worth knowing.
Right,
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's forgotten what we don't, you know, more than we know.
I mean, I had to explain, you know, I can move. I'm not a dancer. I can't do any of what those guys are doing. And then there was lovely Trevor Nunn who really wants you to get underneath and inside the whole, where T.S. Eliot was coming from, and explaining who Grisabella is, and takes loads of time to do that. And
So it's almost like every day at rehearsal is a masterclass. Right?
That's exactly what it was. And I can't believe that from 2013 to now, I've gone on this crazy, spectacular journey where I've ended up working with the likes of, you know, Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber, Dame Gillian Lynne, and Sir Trevor Nunn.
You don't just get an MBE just because, you know, just because. And I wonder, what was your relationship to the awards, those awards, prior to being involved? And what was your relationship afterwards? Because...
Oh my God, well, there was no relationship, because it wasn't for the likes of me. It was about as far away from me as East is from West. I was like, what's that?
So when you received that call or that letter telling you...
I got this letter. Well, my management, no, the way it went is...
They
my management...
warn you.
Yeah, it went all to my management.
Yeah.
And then they got on a conference call to me, and I thought, oh, okay, record label shenanigans, what's going on now? We need you to sit down. You're not going to believe what we're about to tell you. And I was like... right, okay, what the hell?
Yeah.
Quincy Jones wants to make the next record. Yes.
Okay.
You know, and they said, you've been nominated to receive an MBE. I laughed. I thought it was a complete wind-up.
Really?
I did not believe it until they showed me the official letter from
With
Buckingham
the,
Palace and
yeah.
the whole thing. That was when I believed
So
it.
who did you receive it from?
The Queen. Yeah,
Isn't that
there's a nice
wonderful?
little picture of me with the Queen, and me in the most ridiculous platform heel shoes.
You must be exceedingly proud to go through a process like that, because not just for the wonderful things you've obviously done with charity, because it's well documented, all of the stuff that you've done, but there is a lot of talk in the entertainment industry, particularly in Hollywood, but also over here in the political circles as well, that it's a man's world. And to be recognised as a woman, to break through as a woman, to have a voice as a woman, is not quite as easy as it is for some men. Is that fair to say?
That is fair to say. It goes for all walks of life. All walks of life. You know, I mean, it's just when you're a woman, you have to try just that bit harder. You know, you have to always find a way to say what you want to say, to be firm. But you don't want to be accused of being a cow, and you don't want to, you know, there's a lot of things that you have to think about before you open your mouth.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't want to be someone who just always sits on the fence. You want to be able to have a sincere point of view and to speak out about things which you're passionate about, and things that are important.
So there's a bit of politics in that. You know,
So there is. There's a little bit of political manoeuvring.
You have a new album that's planned.
Yes.
You're writing it at the moment.
I am. Oh my God.
So you wake up with Grisabella in your ears thinking, Maria, and then you think, wait a minute, I've got an idea for a song, put that aside. Oh.
Exactly. That is exactly how it's been. Honestly, I'm like, okay, I'll take this hat on and put this hat back on again and take it off. It's just mad. With Cats, I never just did Cats. It was Cats and. It was Cats and Memphis. And now it's Cats and Right.
And the thing about theatre, too, is that it is very about routine, isn't it? It's about getting home and getting sleep, because you've got to get up for a matinee tomorrow, and if I'm tired for that, then the end of the week will be really, you know.
Really, yeah, because you can never catch up on that. Once you get into that, I'm done.
And if your voice is tired on Tuesday night, it's probably be tired all week until you have a day off.
It will be doing this on Saturday.
And there are shows where you feel, I don't know how I managed to get that out tonight.
Yeah.
Like vocally.
Yeah.
Because you just do.
Yeah.
They call it Dr. Footlights, don't they?
Absolutely.
You just think.
You can be in your dressing room going, I really don't know. I really don't know. And especially when, and every show has it, every show has the big opening number where they want you to sing in the rafters or something.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you've got to pull it out the bag from song number one, and you're in the dressing room going, oh, calm that, how? And then suddenly the lights are up, and you open your mouth, and there it is, and you get to the end of the show, and you're like, okay, I'm dead.
Mama told me there are limits for dark-skinned girls stuck in this light-skinned world. Once in a while, I lose myself in dreams.
So do you like theatre or concert work more?
Oh God, that's so hard. I'd have to say I'm much more me when I'm, you know, in concert, because I'm me. I'm not Felicia Farrell, I'm not Rachel Marin, I'm not Grisabella, I'm just me. So there is that freedom to introduce as much breath, you know, as I want. But the thing that really is wonderful about theatre is being with a group of people.
Isn't
and
it?
you work
Yeah.
as a team.
Yeah. So is your album ready and raring to go now, and your dates for 2016 in the book?
The dates of the tour is
Yeah.
absolutely set, and I'm back here. I'm back here at the Palladium as part of my tour.
That's
that's
fantastic.
fabulous. In May, June of 2016. The album will be out in April of 2016. So the album comes out, then I go on tour. It's almost ready. I've almost written it all. Just a few little bits that I need to do, and then I'll be happy.
In all of your spare time, you mean?
In all my spare time, I've got so much spare time.
I genuinely hope that your tour is a knockout success and your
Thank
album
you.
too. It's
Thank
been
you.
an absolute delight. I know
been a
everyone
joy.
watching this really love to see you and get
Oh.
backstage at the Palladium and have a good show tonight. Break a
Will
leg, as they
do.
say.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you
Trevor.
so much.